Greetings, fellow Rangers! Blaze Ranger here, and welcome to episode 37 of our We Need to Go Deeper series, playing the Nether 1.16 snapshot. Currently playing on pre-release 2. And I guess that means that pretty soon the full release will be coming out. But I am hoping this is going to be the last episode of the pre-release series, because I've got a new map that I want to try after this, but there's the one thing I want to do before we finish off this series for now. We may come back and play it once the full version is out of 1.16, and we want to make the perpetual furnace that I've been yammering on about since the very beginning. Hey, where's my bottom bar? There we go. Okay, we came back here. You know, I can't remember everything we've done because I've been doing so much stuff. Went and got a few more Eyes of Ender so I could make a couple more Ender chests. Here, we'll go downstairs. Oh, did I put one down there too? I had a few extras. Oh, and I had to go mining for, well, I had to go do some mining for obsidian. Okay, so here's what we're carrying. Here's what we brought back from the Nether. We still got a couple of Ender pearls left that we can turn into Eyes of Ender. And yeah, and then we put a whole bunch of good stuff in here. We put all our crying obsidian. Oh, got another ender pearl in there. I didn't notice it. Oh, we should make a jukebox and play that. Let's see. It's one of these. That. Let's see. Got any wood down here? Of course not. Let's see what this thing sounds like. Yeah, that'll work. We don't have a lot of that. Let's grab some of this. It's a little more readily available. Okay, we need those. Let's make a jukebox. Let's put it, and let's play this. You ready? Okay, enough of that. It's actually just different. What can I say? Is that where we got it from? No, we're going to empty all this out. But we're going to go over here. I don't know if I have everything I need yet. I was smelting up some glass. Oh, I guess I took it out. That should be enough. I don't even know what time of day it is. Oh, it's getting afternoon. We are going to make our perpetual furnace. I'm thinking, oh, this isn't, I was hoping for somewhere a little higher. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Well, I guess we could make a small version of it over here. I can't remember how thick this is. That might make a difference. Let's go up here for a minute. Okay, let's see. It goes out pretty oh, it doesn't even go out very far. Well, we can hide a lot of it. Okay, the way this is going to work is, out of all the stuff that grows, oh, okay, here's what I'm planning. I gotta dig this down. We gotta come down to this level, so I'm gonna clear all this area out here first. Maybe we'll build it right in here. Is we are going to have one chest where you put stuff in, and then the chest on the bottom, stuff is going to come out. Already cooked. It's either cooked or smelted or whatever. So we've got to do a little bit of work here, and we will never have to add fuel, and it's just going to run forever. Whenever we add something, it'll work. And it's going to work by growing bamboo, because bamboo is one of the only plants that grows. I'm just going to throw that there for now. That can be used as a fuel. So what we're going to do is we're going to grow bamboo. We're going to have observers at the top. When they sense that the bamboo is growing all the way to the top, they're going to send a redstone signal down to a piston that's going to break the bamboo. It's all going to fall down. It's going to then send a signal to a minecart hopper with a hopper in it. It's going to collect the bamboo, and it's going to bring it over to this area. It's going to deposit the bamboo into a chest, which will feed into a hopper. And then the minecart with the hopper will shoot back over to the beginning, waiting for the next piece of bamboo to grow tall enough to break off. It is not an efficient way to smelt or cook things. It is not a fast way because you've got to wait for it to grow. And bamboo can grow up to 26 blocks tall, so it will take a long time to grow. And the reason I wanted the slime, why I kept going on about slime, is I wanted to use sticky pistons so that at least it would look nice, even though we will never be going in to look at it because, well, it just runs by itself. It's perpetual, unlike a perpetual machine in real life that usually breaks down because of friction or some other reason. I just want to keep a track on how fast these things are growing. That's why I'm planting a few of them. So I'm going to start by clearing out that area, and then we will get going with the mechanics of it. And I have an idea of how I want it to work, so we will test it and see if it will work. We'll build one or two, and then if it does work, like just one or two stalls that have the what's this stuff called? Bamboo growing, and then if it works, we'll just duplicate it so that there'll be even more of them. So let me start digging out that area, and I will meet up with you when I am ready to show you something. Yeah, somewhere in this area. We're gonna have to bring all this down. Holy guacamole! Efficiency 4. Could you imagine what that would be like if it had efficiency 5 on it? Oh, it's got silk touch too. Well, that's kind of nice. Okay. That tree might have to come down. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. I think this is how it's going to look. This will be the input, and this will be the output. And this is going to be the service entrance for now. We have a lot to clear out. I got rid of that shovel. It was just kind of scary. Just cleared things out so fast. We're going to move a bed in here and a chest or a workbench, and hopefully we won't need much else. Look at that one. It's hardly growing. And this one's doing really well. It's going to be interesting. We'll put signs up and see how it goes. Okay, so I am going to clear out an area in here. I don't know how big I have to make it. I guess I'll figure all this out as we go. But I will show you the different stages. Get rid of that one. Did I close the door? Yep. All right, so I'm going to get to it. I better put down a chest where I can work. I don't think I need much room on... We now need a lot of room on the back end. That might have to go out that way. Yeah, I gotta already change my plans and I haven't really started. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Okay, let me get to it and we'll be back. How the heck did... Oh right, I was covering dirt. Well, that will never do. This is gonna be more of a challenge than I thought. Maybe I should have moved it over a few. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, I got a lot more work to do. Oh boy. Please be patient. This will be worth it in the end, I promise. Okay, I'm going to try to include you guys as much as possible in this process. So we've cleared out a little room here. We are going to now work on the cooking system, but I just put everything... I need 2 more hoppers. Can I get hoppers on here? Oh, that's fortuitous. It's actually needed. Oh, right, I put 2 chests. Okay, so we're going to put stuff in there. Normally I don't line these 2 chests up, but I wanted them to all be the same on the other side. So this is the way the system works. The furnace is going to sit right there. And when it's done cooking things, it will feed them into that chest. But they've got to get into that chest first. So, right, so when we throw something in that chest, let's just, doesn't matter what I throw in because they won't stay there. They're going to go in there and they will end up here. Right. So now all we have to, and then once they're cooked, they go out there into there. So that is our furnace system. Now we just have to figure out a way. We need another hopper. Do I have one more chest? Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I really need any more. Whoops. So we are going to, and this is going to be how stuff gets in here. So when we throw fuel in there, it'll start burning it, and everything is hunky-dory. Okay, so now I've got to work on the rail delivery system. So we're going to clear out that way, and we actually don't have to go down. We want to be, this is kind of, actually, the top of this will be our ground level. So we're going to have to dig up a few blocks. So let's get at her. Ooh, where'd that come from? Oh, is there a cave system in here? Oh, I must have come across this when I was building the portal, because it's just on the other side of that wall over there. I must have discovered this little thing. Okay, well, we'll light it up so that nothing spawns in there. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, on to the next phase. We've got a nice section of track. It's pretty long. So what'll happen is this cart will sit here, and above it will be all the, once we hollow all that out, the growing bamboo. And so, let's see. Let's just toss this in here for now. Pretend that's picking up bamboo on the way. When the bamboo gets cut down, there's going to be a redstone signal sent, and it's going to send the cart. Look at this. It's emptying it, and look at that. 5 coal. None in there, and none in our hopper. Now we just have to, now we just have to figure out the redstone, and I've done this before many years ago. I need some more blocks. I think we have to build up. So we're going to have to fill all this in that I just finished taking out. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll make it a little bit nicer. So let's fill that in. Wherever we can, we'll put nice blocks. I can't remember the redstone of all this. I'll have to look it up. It's been a long time. Yep, okay, I'm going to take care of that, and when I come back, we will have whatever system is sends it back. Boy, what a disaster this was, let me tell you. I was trying to make it a little more compact, and anybody who comments on my videos and says, you know, your redstone's not very good, I will admit it, I'm horrible at redstone. I understand some of the basics of it, but not all of it. So here's what we're doing. We're sending this will fill up with that stuff. It'll come over here, and then once it's empty, it'll send the minecart back, and there we go. This will be all full of bamboo. So we now have the delivery system, the return system running, and the smelting system. So now all we have to do is clear out a whole bunch of stuff here, and then work on the, holy cow, I'm getting hungry. Work on the, well, I guess the growing station would be next, like to get it to grow. Here, have a look. I had to move it back a little bit. I've got to fill in those blocks. See, these are going to be way taller than this mountain. I mean, if I was doing it out in the middle of nowhere, it would be fine. I could do one that high, and it would be a lot more efficient. But we're going to make just a small version of it without our redstone, or without our sticky pistons, unfortunately. But it will be working. So let me get the next, oh, I guess I got to clear stuff out. Okay, let's get rid of a bunch of stuff. We could almost do the entire, I gotta make another chest. What was I gonna say? Oh, we could almost make the entire rail system out of gold tracks, because boy, we sure don't, I bet that's gonna be, gonna have to move the bed. Because we sure have a lot of gold, way more gold than iron. But we'll just keep going. Let's move this over here. I have a feeling we're going to need more. Okay, I'm going to get at it. I'm going to empty this place out. I'm not even sure how high up I'm going to be. Well, I guess the first thing I should do to have dirt, yes, is figure out. We can get rid of that button now. Tough button. We can figure out where we need the stuff to actually start growing. So this is where, well, it'll probably be over one block, but let's grow to about, yeah, it should do. Maybe one more. Okay, so all of this will have bamboo on it. And it's going to be covered with glass so that I can just come in and have a look and see what's going on. So we're going to go up as high as we kind of can because of the size of this mountain. Oh, what's going on up there? Is that? No, it's still this thing. Oh, well, what day are we on here? We are in day 371. Let's see how long it takes me to do this. Well, we're making great progress here. We've cleared out, I think what I'm going to do is just do a couple. We'll do the first 4 and see how those work out. So I've got the pistons in for all of them. See, I wanted to get the sticky pistons so I could set these back. I know. Set them back so that it would just be a nice solid wall here. We're putting glass here so the sugarcane can only fall in this area. We'll build the glass all the way up as we go. And I've cleared up about as much as I possibly can. What the heck? Good Lord. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll just do a first couple here just to show you how it works. And we'll go from there. Yeah, as I was digging this out, there's a pool back here. So if I get too hot while I'm working, I can go for a little swim. So I'm going to work on the redstone for this here. Does that have to go out? Yeah, I think I got to take that row out too. I think it was a short one. What the heck was I thinking? Okay. Oh, let's go all the way to the top. Better check what time it is. It's just after lunch, so we can do a little bit of work. Okay, meet up with you in a minute. Well, here we are at the top. I guess we got to build the wall up a little bit. We'll kind of give it a, hopefully it won't be noticed after a while by the folks down below, meaning me. We'll just give it a bit of an edge. We can even go up a few, just to give it a bit of a rugged look. But yeah, this is where all the redstone's going to happen. That's where all the growing's going to happen. So I'll meet you down there. Alrighty, I think we have this thing running. Not 100%, but I've done some of it. This has just taken so long to get anything done. So I've just thrown a bunch of redstone in here. We've got our pistons, not sticky pistons, and I've just started some bamboo growing. And way up there, and that's where I'll meet you in a minute, is the hoppers. We are going to do a real quick show around the back. This is the signal that starts the minecart going. And this is the redstone. I am not a redstone master. I'm sure I could have made this shorter and more efficient. But what happens is when the observer block senses, here we'll go up top. When the observer block senses that the bamboo has grown way up to the top. What it does is it sends a signal along here. The pulse goes down there. It shoots the pulse across, pushes the piston breaks the bamboo one stalk up from the bottom, so it'll always keep growing. The bamboo all falls to the bottom. Then right after it breaks the piston, it sends a signal to the back, goes around, and it starts the mine cart going. I still have a whole bunch of stuff to take out, and it basically resets everything. So I've got this little platform here. Right here, we'll be able to see some of the redstone right there. Like it's this one here. These ones are shorter, those ones are longer, just so it doesn't mess up the... So this is what would happen. The bamboo would grow, the observer would see it. Watch right there. Now the minecart is going to go. Oh, and it already picked up all that redstone. So we can go down really quickly. We actually had to go up a little higher than originally planned. And I only did a couple of them. There's still, I did 5. There's still 6 more to go, but this is taking so long. So whoops. Nothing in there. We had that redstone right there a minute ago. So the redstone should be right in the hopper. Along with a piece of bamboo and some other junk that was hanging around. So this is what's going to happen. We're going to seal all that up. We'll finish clearing all that out. Finish the last 6. This just takes so long. And this is what it looks like. All the pulse comes down here. Like this brings the signal down, and it sends a pulse that way and a pulse this way. This is the one that sends the signal to get the minecart going. And like I say, I could have made this shorter, I'm sure, if I was a little more efficient, but I didn't. So that was our last thing we wanted to do. We'll eventually We'll eventually either hide that door or put it in a different location. Oh, come on. But we've got our little signal back here. We've got our minecart that works. Everything seems to be working. Come on. So let's just do this. Oh, what's burning? Oh, right. I was making more stone for repeaters. There are so many repeaters in this. As you can see, there's repeaters all up there. What a nightmare. And we'll grab all this stuff and take it out. But for now, look, that's how high they grow. We're not even close to that in there. They go up 26 blocks. So, like I say, we would toss stuff in the top. That would bring along the bamboo. It would be used as fuel. And when we're not here, when we're not smelting or cooking anything, it'll still be gathering fuel. I may even have to put a couple extra chests just to hold the bamboo, because it's a very inefficient, I think it's the most inefficient way to burn something. But it is something that'll burn, so what can I say? It's a great thing to have. We went and discovered all the biomes. I don't think there's anything more I have to show you. We've got all sorts of... I like this stuff. I may actually head back to that bastion and take down that first part. We've got stuff from all of the biomes. Maybe not a lot of it, but we do have some. Oh yes, I like the blackstone too. That's a pretty cool looking block. Let's go up here for a minute. Oh, I didn't put anything in any of these chests. So there you go. See, it's pretty well hidden. Might round off that corner. But I think that's going to be the end of this series. It won't be, well, it's the end of the series for now. We probably won't come back here until they actually release 1.16, or 1.16, till they do the full version. Is that a pig? I don't remember having a pig in with the cows. Did I do that? Yeah, maybe I did. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. I think we did pretty good. There's so much more we can do, so much more to explore. We came from that direction. There's all the stuff out there. We've done a little bit in that direction. We've still got that direction. What is that, south? That is south. Holy cow, look, the bamboo's still higher than us. But yeah, that bamboo's going to grow pretty tall, and I think it's pretty efficient. Like, not everything is my design. That little thing that sends the minecart back, I've been using that for years. It was on somebody's website. The little thing that makes the pulse go down, I found that. Somebody else did that. So it's nothing really new. It's just putting them all together. I think I did a pretty good job. So that's going to be it for this series for now. We've got another series or another custom map that I want to play. It's in 1.15.1. Hope you come back and check that out. It's part 2 of a previous map I'd done called Outcast. There's now a second part of it called Outcasted. But for now, that's going to be the end of this series. I hope you enjoyed everything. Leave a like if you want. Leave a comment if you'd like. I would really appreciate it. But until then, or until the next time I see you, thanks for tagging along.